What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. I look bald, I know I do. My hair is up because I really don't want to touch it. It's dirty, but it's not dirty enough to wash it, you know? Like I just need to put dry shampoo in, but I slept on it weird in a ponytail and it kind of is all creasy now, so I don't want to deal with it and I just threw it back up in a ponytail or a little bun. I call it my croissant. Doesn't it look like a croissant? Anyway, I thought about getting ready, at least putting some makeup on so I don't look like a bum, but then I realized that's kind of the point of this vlog, isn't it? Like, I thought it would be kind of cool to show you guys what I do, because I get a lot of questions on like my brows, my self tanner, like what kind of tanner I use, how, like my skincare routine, all that stuff. So that's what we're gonna do today because I am in desperate need of a tan. Look, you can't even see because I'm in the shade, but I am so pale right now. I have this stuff I put on my face and I mix it with my moisturizer. So it's not like the actual self-tanning mousse that I use for my body, but I'll put it with my moisturizer and it just kind of tints my skin a little bit because my skin on my face gets way more pale and loses the self-tanner quicker than the rest of my body. So I'll have to keep up with that on my face. So that's what I did a little bit last night because I could not take how pale I was getting. Not that being pale is bad, but I just like personally feel a lot more confident with self-tanner on and I feel like I look healthier and like feel more myself. Some people, a lot of people can pull it off with fair skin and I'm so jealous because I would not do this. I would not stay on top of tanner if I didn't have to, but I just feel like it makes me look a little sick. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. I have some work I'm gonna do, but I also am gonna take a break halfway through the day and show you guys like my routine for kind of prepping my skin for tanner and all the other little things we're gonna do, so stay tuned. Okay, so we're gonna start with some face stuff, obviously. I have to exfoliate and wash my face. This is just kind of things that I do to prep my face if I'm really doing like a full self-care day and getting ready to tan. This is kind of just like my whole skincare routine, but I'm also making sure that I exfoliate and prep my skin for applying tanner later on. So this is gonna be a few things in one. I'm gonna show you what I'm using first so I don't have to like keep turning the camera around and stuff. Okay, so these are all of the things I'm gonna be using. No, you don't need to use all of these. I just wanted to show you what I normally use. I'm not gonna use that today, but this is the stuff that I would normally use for like a full-on facial. This is a steamer, like a face steamer. You just fill it up a little bit with water. The steam comes out this way. You put your face like really close to it for a few minutes and it opens up your pores. So you can really get in there with the products that you use. And these right here are the different products. So this is my face wash. All of these are by Origins, by the way, these little tubes. Origins, A Perfect World face wash. This is a scrub. I might not use this just because we're gonna be using this exfoliating brush that will already exfoliate my face, so I don't need to do more of that, but this is also really good if you don't have a brush like this. This is the moisturizer I use, and I will use that with a few drops of Tanologist Face and Body Drops. This is the color Dark. So I'll put these together usually at night when I'm going to bed, and it kind of just keeps my face from getting super pale. This is the mask I'm using from Origins, the Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask. Just helps like draw out stuff from your pores as well, especially when you use this first and open everything up. It just kind of helps draw things out even more. And then I'll go in with this. This actually came with the face steamer and it's just a bunch of little tools to kind of dig into your pores a little more. It sounds bad, but they're really gentle. And it's way better than using your fingers to like pop a pimple or a blackhead or something. See how sharp that end is? It really doesn't hurt that bad at all if you just poke like a really small hole at the base of your, like the outside of your skin. And then you use these little circular tools towards the end of it to help draw out the stuff from your pores. So these are really cool to use with this once your skin's a little more soft from the steam and opened up. I can be so bad at sitting there and just like using my fingers or nails to pop pimples or blackheads or whatever, but this toolkit thing is so much more gentle on your skin and it doesn't leave you with like bumps everywhere. It doesn't like scar your face at all. Just like gently extracts the stuff from your pores. And so I will use that. And then go over it with this peel. The Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Daily Peel. I love this thing. I think I only have one left, and it comes with 5 treatments. It is kind of expensive, but definitely worth it if you just want to use it like once a week or so. I was going to use this on a day that I really want to be bougie and fancy with my facials. I will use this portable high frequency machine, and it's like a little light. So you basically hold on to that handle, and then there's like a glass tip at the top of it. You plug it in and you zap, it sounds bad, but you zap the surface of your skin. I have a friend who's an esthetician, and she told me to get this, and it really helps with like killing bacteria from zits. If you have a zit, like I have one right here. For the first time in a while, I haven't actually had a zit on my face in months, but I have one here, and then one tried to come in like right here earlier, but I popped it. But it works. My friend told me to get it. It's like 25 bucks on Amazon. So it sounds expensive, but this is like the type that they use at Medi Spas too. So definitely get this if you have a lot of acne or scarring. Also, I actually have an Amazon storefront now, so I'm gonna link that below, and I have a beauty list with all of these products in it. So if you guys want to check any of them out, they will all be in one spot, so don't worry. I feel like I'm like having a spa day with my girlfriends. Like a spa sleepover, you know? I'm putting this on my face to keep my hair from getting wet. Ooh, probably should have done this first. These strings are so long. I literally never wear headbands. I envy the girls that can pull them off, but I feel like I just look like it doesn't suit my face, you know? That's not the point here. We're just trying to get our clean face. So this does come with like a little cup, because you really don't need a lot at all. I think it's like 2 tablespoons of water. Otherwise, it spews water out at your face. Very hot water if you're not careful, so definitely don't fill it up too much. Okay, I lost the little cup, so I'm just gonna eyeball it. Maybe use like this little thing. Put like 2 of those in. Keep going. And then I'll just sit with the steam in my face for like 5-10 minutes. As long as you want to, but I think 5-10 minutes is enough time to like open everything up. Okay, well that was like 3 minutes. Maybe I didn't fill it up enough. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my face wash and this Vanity Planet spin brush. There's 2 settings, a low setting and then a high setting. And I like this silicone brush a lot, but I kind of need to clean it out. And I want more of a better exfoliation. This one kind of just scrubs the surface and takes your makeup off, but it doesn't like really scrub into your skin. They have one that's a little softer and then one that's like more intense exfoliation. And I might use this one just because I haven't used this brush in a while. I usually use that one. So I don't want to like hurt my skin. But I'm gonna go in with this, put this on my skin first, and then go over this once it's all wet. Can't see. Something that I always do as well is patting my face dry with the towel instead of rubbing it around and trying to dry it. I don't really like to pull on my skin. Even when I'm like applying moisturizer, if it starts to pull and it's already absorbed into my skin, so it's getting a little tougher to like move around and it's pulling at my skin, I'll just start patting it in like that. We're not gonna do any serums yet because we have to do the mask. Okay, we're gonna do this one first. We're gonna do this one first because we have to wash it off. And this Dentist Gross Daily Peel, you don't wash off, you just leave it on. So I'm gonna put this on first. You guys are really gonna see me at my best. Here. Oh, I might take my nose ring out. Ow! Oh, that hurt. I'm avoiding my under eyes, just putting it mainly in my T-zone, around my nose and my chin. And then anywhere that I get pimples normally, I usually try to put a little more on that spot. I look so good right now. Wow. This is me. Some people can look cute when they have masks on. I literally just look like a clown. You don't have to rub it in all the way. Apply like a kind of thin layer all over your face, and then we're gonna let it sit for like 10-15 minutes. Okay, it's been 10-ish minutes. It dried quicker than I thought it would, and I can't move my face, so I'm gonna take this different washcloth than the one I was using to dry my face, and I got it wet with warm water, and I'm just gonna like peel it off like this. It doesn't peel off like some masks, you just wipe it off, and then I'll go over it with water to get the remaining stuff off. But I find that this is way easier because if you just use, hang on. I find that this is way easier because if you just use water without trying to like gently take it off this way, you'll be scrubbing your face for like 10 minutes. So again, try to get it wet enough to where you don't need to like really press and pull on your face. And just like a little extra careful about that. You don't have to be, but just like I'm barely really pushing on my face at all. I'm just letting the water kind of take it off. Okay, and then go over it with water. Okay, then I'm gonna take this, and I told you guys I have one zit right here. It's kind of going away, so I'm not gonna try to pop it if it doesn't want to be popped. I like to go in with this one. It has like a really small thin point. I'll find a little piece. Let me see if I can even, like for this one, for example. I won't show you guys actually extracting it because I know a lot of you guys aren't weird like that. I cannot. I can do it to like Alex or myself, but I can't watch it be done to other people. But I'm just gonna barely make a tiny little dent, like the tiniest little poke. Boop. You'll feel it like a little pinch. You don't need to shove it all the way in. And that just creates a little hole in the surface so you don't have to push too hard, because if you do push really hard on a pimple or a blackhead or whatever, it can push it out but also like break skin underneath, so it kind of pushes the bacteria back into your skin, if that makes sense. So this kind of just makes it easier to push it out, and I'm gonna do this outside of the camera. Hang on. You might get a little bleeding, and that's okay. Make sure you don't push the top of it. You kind of grab skin underneath and push it out, so you're not pushing it back into your skin. Kenzie, if you're watching this, my friend who literally taught me all of this stuff, I'm doing my best at explaining this, okay? It doesn't sound super professional right now. I don't know if you can tell, but my skin already looks like, aside from the discoloration and like spots here and there, my forehead and like just overall looks very tight and more shiny than what it did before. Before I put moisturizer on or anything, I'm gonna go in with this. Also, again, from Vanity Planet, it's the microdermabrasion. I forget the actual name, but it's gonna be in my Amazon storefront link. It's basically like an at-home microdermabrasion wand thing. It has multiple different heads that you can attach to the top here. And also, if you take this off, these little things on the inside, should probably change that out from last time, but it kind of catches all of the dead skin. So this is what the clean one looks like. And you just put that in the top here, and that catches all of the dead skin that this wand is gonna pull. So if you look at it before, you don't really notice because it doesn't feel like it's too intense, but then you check it afterwards and you're like, holy crap. It's so cool. I love this thing, and it saves you so much money. If you normally get facials done, or if you're looking at getting microdermabrasions or facials, it really saves you a lot of money because you can do it at home, and I think this is like 80 bucks. Not even. And I've had this for like 3 years. So you hit on, you hit play, this little play button right here, turns it on, and it shows you can either do the manual mode or you can hit the button at the top here and it switches it to auto mode, and it shows you where you want to start. So it'll time it for you, and I think it beeps when it wants you to change spots on your face, so you follow the motions. It tells you where to go on your cheeks from your nose outward. gently pulling. I like to kind of grab some skin back here and go like that. So I'm not like pulling on my face this way. You don't want to press in too hard either. So just gently pull. I'll turn it on for you. Start from here. Again, I'm not using this on my under eyes, just like a little bit under, all the way up. I didn't even show you guys. Listen to this suction. This is level 3. Like it's sucking on your skin. And it doesn't hurt at all. It's actually kind of cool. Start on level 1 and then slowly build your tolerance up. I think it only goes to 3, but just start at 1 to make sure your skin's used to it. You don't want to start too harsh on your skin. Also, I added AirPods because I like to listen to music. It's kind of like a spa experience. I forgot to show you the other attachments that went on this. They have a bigger sized attachment. This is the fine one. I usually like to go around my nose and stuff with that, but I couldn't find the other ones, so I just used the fine one for my whole face. They also have a massage one that you can use like every day. I typically would use this like once a week, maybe twice. I'm gonna throw this one away, replace that for next time, and then wash my face with water. And then we will do the final part of this facial experience, and that is the daily peel. Okay, so the package comes with 5 of these. I got the small pack. You can get them at Sephora, but I think they're the same price, if not a little cheaper on Amazon. So again, this will all be linked in my storefront, so you have links to all of these products, but it comes with a 2-step process. So the first one is exfoliate and smooth. Normally I wouldn't do this with exfoliating with the brush, like the exfoliation brush and the microderm stick, but I'm gonna show you guys just like what I do if I really need to exfoliate, you know? So it comes with a swab, like a little cloth like this, and for 2 minutes, massage this one onto your whole skin until the pad is dry, which is like 2 minutes or so. If you're in a humid climate like me, it doesn't dry that quickly. So I just kind of go until I feel like it's massaged all into my face. Also, don't forget about your neck, guys. In circular motions when you can. Do not put this on your eyes, under eyes area. Again, I don't really put anything on my under eyes except my moisturizer, and I do have an eye cream. This is the one I put on my under eyes at night, but I try not to put any like masks or peels on my eyes especially. If you guys do a lot of dry shampoo, I don't know if anyone else has this problem, but I get really dry skin around my hairline. So also like trying to do that, exfoliating around that area too helps a lot. Let me know if you can hear me better too with this microphone. I haven't really noticed that it makes much of a difference. Comment below, let me know if you can hear me better. Especially when I talk quiet, because I talk quiet. Once that pad is dry, you want to dry your face, let it sit for 2 minutes, and then we'll repeat it with the other side. Okay, now step 2, anti-aging neutralizer. Same concept, little pad like this. Let me know if you guys like these kinds of vlogs too, by the way, because I love skincare, all things like beauty related too. I know I started this channel being like fitness and food and stuff, but if you want to see more beauty, skincare, tip related stuff, just let me know and I will definitely make some more of these. So that is it. I'm gonna let this dry a little bit and then I'm gonna get on to my eyelashes. This might be very challenging to do on camera because normally I have to do it with my eyes closed. I may or may not suggest that you just go get these done at a med spa or somewhere else that does this because it's very difficult. So if you're not used to stuff like this and you don't feel confident working like with chemicals and stuff around your eyes, I don't think I would suggest doing this, but I've done it several times by myself. I feel like I've gotten pretty good at it, so do this at your own risk. I will still link the tint that I use below. I don't know if I could find this exact stuff on Amazon. I've tried sending it to my sister and I had to send a different brand, but I'll put some sort of tint in my Amazon link as well. If you're doing like brown for your brows, you could totally do it on your lashes too. I just like to do black for my lashes specifically because it shows up more and I feel like it lasts longer if it's black. So gonna let this sit for a bit, make some food, pop some chicken in the oven to prep it, and then I'll be back for the lashes. So this kit comes with a little plate, and I'm gonna put I think the instructions say to put both like separately. Nope, it says to add everything together. So I'm gonna actually take this little plate cup thing that it gave us, put the tiniest little bit, that much, like a pea-sized amount of the color, and then the developer as well, like the same amount. And then it comes with these wands, but I'm gonna mix this in till it's totally mixed together, and then let that sit for a sec while I get my eyes set up. I'm gonna take some Vaseline and a Q-tip and put some underneath my eyes, my under eye, and then also underneath my lashes. Not really getting my lashes, but just so the dye doesn't stick to any of this. I put a little bit on my nose too, because I always get it on my nose. For you estheticians and everyone that like does lash tinting, I'm sorry if this is like the tackiest way to do this, but I've been doing it for a while and it works for me. And I don't have to always schedule a lash tint appointment. Saves me money. And then I'm gonna take this little wand. I really hope this is gonna work. I might have to just do it and then show you periodically, because I don't wanna get this stuff in my eyes because it really hurts. So I'm gonna just start. I'll just show you with the bottom lashes because it's a little easier. You don't touch your actual skin, just brush the dye all along your lashes, and it kind of will catch on the dye. I don't do a ton on my lower lashes. I don't know if you guys can see. So you basically do the same thing with the upper lashes. I'm gonna just do it on the ends to show you what it looks like, but I'm gonna go in closer to my lash line. Make sure it's like fully coated on your lash. And then when you go to do the upper lash closer to your lash line, keep your eyeball closed. I do one at a time, and then I'll wash that off and do the other side, because it's actually really painful and dangerous to get this in your eyeballs. So be very careful. I look like a hot mess, wow. So I'm gonna do this eye. I'm actually gonna do both eyes, and then I'll just show you guys what it looks like afterwards. Okay, I finished it. I got a little bit on here. I'll just put concealer on that. It should go in like a day or so. Like, they definitely look darker right here already, but I'm gonna show you something. I should have shown you this before, but I'm gonna curl my lashes just so you can see what they look like, because they're very flat, my lashes. It looks a little intense because I'm pale, very pale right now, and also don't have makeup on, and my dark circles are a little more noticeable than usual, so it looks like I'm a raccoon, but I don't know if you guys can see, like, you can kind of tell. See? And they last like a few weeks, maybe a month. I have tried lash extensions before, and I would love to get them again, but they really destroyed my lashes. Like, I got them removed because I couldn't keep up with them, because they're, one, very expensive, and two, just annoying. Like, they fall out so much. I wanted to wear mascara and I couldn't because it would like clump and then take them out. It was a lot of upkeep. I'll just say that. It's nice to not have to actually go in and get them tinted and spend like 20 bucks, which isn't that bad, but like, I'd rather save the money. So yeah, that was the facial portion of the vlog, and I'm going to show you guys what I do to exfoliate and get ready for my self-tan, but I'll do that tonight after the gym because I like to do it right after the shower. So I'll talk to you guys then. My skin looks so nice. Look how shiny it is. I really should do this more often. Okay, we are back from the gym, and I am going to shower really quick, but I'm also gonna make a homemade exfoliator. I always do this instead of buying scrubs from the store because it's so much cheaper. I just use white sugar, any kind of sugar or salt, and then coconut oil, but not like the virgin expensive coconut oil. I literally get this at the dollar store. I just want something to moisturize my skin. I don't put a lot of it because I'm going to put tanner on after this, and I don't want that to block my tan. I'll just put a little bit in there. So I'm gonna shower, exfoliate, and then shave as well. And after that, I'm gonna put this self-tanner on. This is also gonna be in the Amazon link that I will post below, but it's the Loving Tan 2-Hour Express in the color dark. And I know it's 2-Hour Express, but I sleep in this, and it makes the tan, one, way darker, and two, last like a long time. I'm gonna do that, and then I will. Should I do like a transformation? I don't look as pale because of the lighting, but I promise we're really white, okay? But I'm gonna go shower, and we will be tan in 3, 2, 1. Wow, instant confidence, am I right? Wow, oh my gosh, I feel better already. Obviously it's not gonna be this dark. Well, it will look way darker in the morning, but it's not gonna look this dark when I wash it off. I literally already feel so much better. Does anyone else just put tanner on and instantly feel like a new human? Like confidence went from here to here. I'm sleeping in like a long t-shirt. Definitely put a blanket or like old sheets down if you're sleeping in this because it will stain and rub off. I also forgot to mention that I exfoliate and then shave and then wash my body with soap to get the excess coconut oil off so it's not like, it doesn't affect how the tan sticks to my skin. And I also take any kind of moisturizer or lotion or whatever and put it on my elbows, my knees, my feet, specifically my toes, and then like my hands, and emphasize the knuckles, like get all in there so the tan doesn't stick and like make them look really bad. Don't do your palms, and that's it. It's like midnight. I don't know how I have this much energy. I think I took too much pre-workout or something. So I'm gonna go take something to make me go to sleep, and I will talk to you guys in the morning when I'm much darker than this. Good morning. Actually, like, good afternoon. It's almost 2 o'clock and I totally woke up and forgot to film this morning showing you guys what I look like, but this is my tan. I always look worse. I swear it's not this bad. My face doesn't really hold a lot of tan, and so I probably should have put a little bit more on, but I feel better. Regardless, my lashes, I'm so glad you can actually kind of see them. I'm not wearing any makeup, just so you know. I didn't want to like do a glow up thing and wear makeup the next day because obviously you're gonna look better with makeup. So I wanted to keep this plain, no makeup before and after, just to show you guys what I do to kind of feel better without makeup, if that makes sense. Not saying you have to do this by any means, you're beautiful the way you are. I just personally feel better when I'm a little bit more tan and when I have visible eyelashes. That's the biggest thing. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. Hit the like if you enjoyed this. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye!